Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is NGumah, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I combine drug knowledge with my trading experience to turn $240 into $1,200 overnight. So stay tuned. Now, before we begin, if you're new to this channel, definitely hit that subscribe button below and also hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when I release new videos, and it also allows YouTube to show these videos to more people so that they can get this knowledge as well. This video is actually made of two parts. The first part will be teaching you exactly how to do diligence on pharmaceutical companies that have drugs that are going through clinical trials. The second part of the video is about the technical analysis that was able to tell me when was the appropriate time to get into the stock. When I started trading in the stock market, it was very difficult for me to find the right information to actually do diligence. If you go on YouTube and you try to find how to trade stocks, for example, you will hear all of these YouTubers tell you that you need to actually look into these companies, and they're not wrong. But the thing is, the process of how exactly to look into a company and where to dig to find that information is the difficult part. So here is exactly the research I did, which made GILEAD #1 on my watch list for over a month. All right. The very first thing I did was go on Google and type the name of the drug that's going through clinical trials, along with the name of the company. And then I just scrolled down to this right here, right? Then I clicked on that, and then it took me to this page. And when you're on this page, what you can do is just scroll down and look at these links right here, okay? And in these links, there's multiple information which are very valuable. When you click on there, it will lead to a page that looks like this, okay? The clinicaltrials.gov. And then this information tells you exactly what the clinical trials is, how the clinical trials is designed. And if you scroll down, you can see exactly when this page was posted. It was first posted about a month and a half ago, okay? And it was periodically edited, and the last edit looks like it was done on April 16 of 2020, which was the day before the spike. The thing about this resource right here is you can just go on here and look at the way the study was designed, all right, and the different parameters of the studies. And you can just go down here to see the characteristics of the patient included in the trial. The information is literally right here. Now, the next step that I took was actually to dig into the drug itself, okay? So here's what I did. I opened a new tab and I went on Google and I typed the name of the drug again, and then I typed drug bank, and then I clicked on this first link right here. And this source is very useful. You can see the description of the drug. You can even click on the structure right here, which we will get to in a moment. And then you can scroll down to see the indication of the drug along with the mechanism of action of the drug, which is right here. This sentence right here got me very curious in the drug. This sentence right there. The next step that I did was to open up another tab and to find examples of RNA viruses, and there they are. And as I was scrolling down, I just kept seeing this thing being highlighted, hepatitis C virus. And then if you scroll down, there's more hepatitis C virus, and if you scroll down again, right there, more hepatitis C virus. The next step that I took was to try to find a drug that has been already approved to treat hepatitis C, which is an RNA virus. And I was able to find that drug by typing this in the search, okay? And all I did was just scroll down until I found something that looks like our drug of interest. And then I came across this right there. And again, if you do your own research and dive into that drug specifically, you will see that it's actually FDA approved for hepatitis C. The thing about the drug that made me think that it actually had some potential, right, was the way it was designed. If you've been subscribing to my channel, you know how much I love comparing things side by side to see if there's any similarity before I take a trade, right? So I did the same thing again with this drug, okay? Now let me bring a good picture that compares both of them and how they were designed, all right? Let me blow that up for y'all. These two bases right here are what viruses need in order to replicate themselves. So the goal of designing a drug like this is to do the complete opposite of what this would do, which is to stop the virus from replicating. Now, if you compare both drugs, you can see that the base, right, which mimics this, is right here, followed by the ribose sugar in both of them, okay? And then you can see there's a phosphate group, again right there, the phenyl group right here, and then the ester group, just like the FDA approved drug, and then this hydrocarbon chain right there, which is pretty much a longer version of this group right there. This is the type of knowledge you want to have in order to comfortably invest in these pharmaceutical companies, because you don't want to be the investor that bought a stock at like $6, for example, hoping that there will be good news on their drugs, and then you wake up the next day to find out that the opposite happened and the stock opens at $1.50 and you lose about 70% of your money. You don't want to be stuck in that position. So definitely do your own research to know what you're getting yourself into before you actually start investing in these companies. Now let's dive into the easier part of the video, the technical analysis. Let's dive into Thinkorswim and see exactly how I approach this trade. All right, this right here is Gilead, okay? And like I said, this stock has been on my watch list for about a month. The pattern that I saw, which pretty much told me exactly when to get in, is this. If you take your drawing tool, right, and then you start plotting from the tops, okay, like that, and then you plot the bottom, what you see is a bullish pennant, all right? Now, if you go on the Robinhood account, because that's what I use, again, this is Gilead, and we go down to the history, all right, and let me click on show more. The way I approached this trade was by buying 2 call options that expired next week. I bought the first call on Thursday at exactly 2:23 p.m. for $116. I got in this candle right here, okay? The reason why I bought the call at that specific time is because of the intraday pattern, all right? The intraday pattern that I saw was this right here, all right? This right here is called an ascending triangle. And I bought this contract as soon as it broke out of there, okay? And one thing that I want y'all to know is that this little pattern right there is an ascending triangle within an ascending triangle, right? Within a bullish pennant, right here, okay? So there was 3 reasons why I got into the stock on that exact day at that exact time, okay? And if we look at Robinhood again, I bought the next contract 5 minutes later. To be honest, I didn't know the stock was going to spike immediately after market. The original plan was to get in with 2 contracts for about $240 and then quadruple my position the next day after gapping up, and then hold until the stock reached our actual price target. I sold those contracts at the open. As soon as the market opened, I sold the first contract, all right? And that one got filled at $560, and I sold the second one about 12 minutes after the market opened for $590, which is about a 500% return on my money, which is not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Again, if you have any questions at all, don't be shy. Definitely put it in the comment section below. I will get back to you as soon as I can, or I will just make another video about it and explain it thoroughly for you and for everybody else who is watching. Also, if you're new to this channel, definitely follow us on Instagram. I do post the patterns that I spot daily, and I do post my entries and my exits on there as well. My name is Paul with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see y'all on the next one. Take care.